All right. Putting the notification out for everyone. All right. So we're going a little weird with this one. Uh, I have not been quiet about my dislike of Fates in particular. Um, Birthright is probably my least favorite one. So we're gonna have some fun with this.
You're not hurt, are you?
Big brother!
Oh yeah, I named the character Broccoli because yeah, corn. So broccoli with green hair. I'm funny, I promise. Normally, I would name it after like either Spectre or Squash, one of the two parts of my stream name. I don't want to be associated with Fates. I also went female Corin to get not Xander, Jacob because dude's
Oh.
cracked.
You have the devil's own luck.
Yay! Norian scum!
Oh, we're gonna hear that a lot. We're gonna hear a lot of Norian scum.
Don't be fooled. Come back.
Matthew Mercer, it's a shame you're voicing maybe my least favorite character from you. Realm is so boring. Hoshido's your home. No, Nora's your home. You gotta be with your true family, except both of you are technically adopted families.
She's my sister!
Uh,
We're your family.
Man, they really make this seem like a tough choice when Birthright has Takumi. And I like Takumi. We're going with Defend Hoshido. And we're going to be playing maybe my least favorite Fire Emblem experience through this. But I'm going to have fun with it. Because at the very least, Fates' gameplay is fantastic.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, Xander, your faith in your dad is poorly placed, but nice. It's a good character trait for you.
I'm
Sure would be a shame if
so
Conquest
sorry.
threw that out. Correct?
Hey!
How could you?
Xander, have you seen your father?
Traitor. Silence!
He's not even wrong in calling her a traitor. I don't know why she's surprised. We 100% should have been dead here.
Ugh.
I like how Ryoma waited until now to step in. Ryoma, Mr. Broken Game Mechanics himself.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, the game balancing could use some work, and the map design is awful, but the actual gameplay itself is incredible, and the aesthetics are real good. Aside from the fact that Norian units tend to be missing pants for reasons that I still don't understand and bothers me immensely.
Fascinating.
Shall we kill them?
Oh, Camilla. Such a cool character. It's just a shame that they wouldn't let you wear pants. I like Leo. Elise is
Welcome to challenge.
I can protect you.
Hinoka, you have maybe my favorite design of all the royals, but good lord, could you have a personality, please? Takumi, my boy, thank you for not liking Korin. That is all I ask.
I'm ready.
And Sakura exists.
Let's go.
Sometimes.
Come on.
Alright.
Allow me to join you.
So I did post Route Split because honestly, I think the 5 prologue chapters for this game are maybe the most boring. Which is saying a lot because Birthright's map design is bad. It is mostly just enemy spam. It's FE7 all over again. Jacob, can't quite get you where I'd like you to be. So I think I'm actually willing to burn turn 1 Azura on you. I also didn't do the Azura grind because its Birthright experience doesn't matter. I'm not going to grind a ton in this one, but for stuff like the Azura grind, I didn't want to. For the channel, none. In my personal time, quite a few. Mostly on the GBA ones, because the ones I can use on the go for reasons Nintendo definitely intended. And not sailing the 7 seas. But I actually have never attempted a Ironman of any of the Fates games, so I'm curious to see how this is going to go. 8, 16. I wonder if we can get a Leo drop from a combination of... Hi, Vice. Thank you so much for the gifts already. There's the corn. You're a beast, man. What can you do to him? 8 with okay accuracy. I think with a Kaze support here, it gets a lot better. Favorite fire... Ooh. That is a tough one. Hey, Vice, good to see you. Thank you for the gifts again. In terms of my favorite unit of all time... Oh... I kind of hate myself, but I might have to give it to Frederick. The dude's just so clutch. He's got some of the best critical quotes. He's got some of the best... supports in his game. He's just real well-rounded. Fair, Vice. You were put in a very tough situation. Yeah, pick a god and pray. Just the best critical quote of all time. There is no competition. I don't know who the writer for Frederick was, but they did not get paid enough. No matter what they got paid, they did not get paid enough. Rinka, I have high hopes for you. We're going to do some fun stuff for you. Alright, and now the map is over. Yeah, by the way, this is Birthright late game. Send in...
How can I be?
Yeah, no worries, man. Honestly, if you just want to chill and relax, I fully understand what the day you've been having. Yeah, every problem in this game can be solved with Ryoma. If there's a problem that can't, you're boned.
Hey.
Yeah, Rinka has a really neat stat distribution, and I think with the little unique twist I'm doing on this Iron Man, it's going to be fun.
Guess I did it right.
Listen, I have not made it a secret that I am not a Fates fan, but hot damn is playing this game so fun. The story is not good. The characters, I don't like a lot of them, but god damn is the combat so good. Also, the aesthetics of the game are fantastic. Even if they could stand to give the Norian women pants, and I will die on that hill. But just even this cutscene alone, incredible. Our first look at the most obnoxious enemy ever created. What if we made a monster that if it hits you, you don't get to move? That's fun. I love it. Yeah. Xander and Ryoma being just the win buttons for their game. Well, less so with Xander, because Conquest is actually moderately balanced. But Ryoma being a sword master with a sword that's 1-2 range and gives him +5 strength is just absurd. Yeah, Nosferatu exploding, much less strong in this one than it is in Awakening, but still absurd with how good you can do it. Another Fire Emblem balance moment. Goddamn, is it fun. Ooh, I do love a good randomizer. We're not quite doing that here, but we're doing something fun with some classes specifically. And we're gonna see how much I regret it.
Oh.
Lilith.
Hey?
Another one of my problems with the Fate story. Hey, thank you, Franz Nartates. I think I'm saying that. I'm so sorry if I get names wrong. I promise I'm just dumb.
Well,
I appreciate that. I have trouble with so many words that I specifically read for the first time.
hmm?
I feel so bad for a lot of people who put their names in, like, I just butcher them.
Um,
I'm just going to skip this one because this is just explaining the base, and no one cares. I promise no one cares. We will build, and we're going to build the rod shop first for 2 reasons. Number 1, I need a healer. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. And Fort Broccoli is started. No, I don't think I have any oh no, I have the path bonuses here. I mostly just want the boots because, good lord, Azura's move is awful. We'll get the broccoli and Jacob support. Yeah, Fate's had a lot of really interesting ideas. Oh, that's lame. I wonder if one of the names or classes being flagged for some weird reason. TikTok is very sensitive about a lot of words. We're doing a Birthright Ironman just because I've actually never Ironman Fates because I didn't want to replay Birthright. I think Revelations is the worst path, and Conquest is fun, but I hate it. I hate it so much, Ironman and Conquest. Corin is Caden, Felicia. Ooh, Felicia as Camilla's monstrous. So yeah, I picked Birthright partially because it's the easy path, and I wanted to kind of do an easy one because I still have trouble focusing on both chat and the gameplay at times. And Birthright's a little more forgiving, but still has some, some actually dangerous enemies that could cause me to lose a unit. And also, it's just Birthright needs something to make it interesting. I'm gonna try not to press the Ryoma button to win everything, but also it's real tempting. Yes, Conquest scares me. I have tried hard mode Ironmans of Conquest, and I don't think I've ever gotten past Chapter 10 without losing like 3 units just because of how brutal Chapter 10 is. And then I'd usually like peter out because I'd have lost 2 or 3 of my favorite units early on. And I'll be like, I kind of want to restart, go through it again, still lose 2 or 3 other units, and then just... It was an unending cycle with Conquest. Rinka, my beloved, you absolute beast. Yeah, Malignite early game is just insane, considering how even when you get her in Chapter 10, Camilla just breaks the game. Rinka and Kaze's supports are some of my favorites, just because, good lord, I love Rinka, and the personality they give for her in the Kaze supports is excellent. It makes me really wish we had consistent character writing across all the supports. Can you tell we don't have... Yeah. Revelations is really nice for if you want to get all the characters and do all that kind of stuff. Shame that the maps exist. We're just going to chuck all of these down into the corner, because I will use them barely, if at all. But for the fun little thing we were doing for the classes, I downloaded a mod that lets me purchase different class seals for 1 gold piece each. And I thought a fun little thing to do, because I think a lot of the Birthright characters have potential, is to just see how they handle in different classes. I'm actually just going to get like 5 of each, because I don't want to go through this shop multiple times. Yeah, Camilla as a starting unit is so good. I would love an HD remaster of Awakening with even just some minor tweaks. Would be real good. So yeah, we're not taking this run super seriously, because I think I just want to have some fun with Fates. But we are going to be following Ironman rules, so if someone goes down, they stay down. And I'm not going to be like min-maxing everyone to hell and back. It's mostly just what seems fun. We're not going to pick up songstresses, and we're not going to pick up villagers because they're villagers. I did buy all the ones I want to rate. Fox, Wolf, Troubadour, Dark Mage, Ninja, Wyvern Rider. Yeah, I think I got them all. Or at the very least, most of them. This is a mod from... Let me actually pull up the mod so I can give correct credit. It is easy class deals from Game Banana. Very, very reasonable mod. There's 2 versions of it. One that makes them all just 1 gold piece each, and then one that makes them 2,000 like all the other seals. I just wanted to have some fun classes available, so we did that one. But I think a fun switch for Rinka would be seeing how she'd look as a fighter. as you can see, not taking this run super soon. Yeah, I can imagine having a Beast Stone early is probably pretty nice. So we have Rinka, who's probably going Berserker. I don't really have anyone else who can use Throwing Stars other than the Dread Fighter, but that's a DLC one. That feels a little too good for this early. We could do the funny thing and make her an absolute beast by making her into a Oni Knight? Oh, Oni Savage, sorry. But I think I want her. Where is... We're gonna take it even one step further beyond. Elise and Sakura just are the same character, so why not lean even more into it? Azura, you're fine as is. It's modded a little bit. I did the class seals mod, and then I think I have some like HD textures, so I don't know if that one actually worked, but minor stuff like that. It's nothing crazy in terms of like changing the difficulty or anything, or any of that fun stuff, but I actually do have a couple of mods for specifically Conquest and Revelations on here. Ooh, no dancer is kind of brutal. We will just go right ahead into Chapter 7. But nothing, in terms of Birthright, the class seals is the major change. And once we get access to the weapon shop after this map, we're going to do some weird stuff. We're going to have some fun with it. Listen, as long as they don't repeat the same design choices they did for Engage.
Understood.
Where they had weird two-tone red and I think it was blue hair for Colgate. Hey, thank you, Joel Boucher, I'm gonna guess. I don't have the mod for getting the gems and food. Just because I was too lazy to really go out and search for mods. I mostly just did what seemed fun. I'm not too fussed about, like, doing the, forging and food stuffs.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, Bushy?
Okay.
I'm bad with pronunciations, I'm sorry. Yeah, a Beaststone unit and a Malik Knight is pretty great. I'm excited for Fortune's Weave. I liked Three Houses. I think if they make it a little more Fire Emblem-like, I'll like it even more. And I'll be able to recommend a Fire Emblem game as a stopgap between the rest of them and Three Houses. I couldn't think of that. I believe they just become the Wolf's Singer, I think is the name of the the Wolf and the Fox classes, but I don't have any Beast Stones, so we're not doing that just yet.
What was that? What shall we do? Lady Sakura.
Hana and Tsubaki. You are certainly characters that exist.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
let me just throw the link for it in the general TikTok chat, just so if anyone wants to check it out. Assuming TikTok will let me actually do the... No, I think it just did the normal thing it does, but it makes it a regular comment.
What? Please stop.
Yeah, this is the majority of those two's character, just fighting over who likes Sakura more. Oh, that's nice.
I'm here for you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Until we get Takumi, I don't know that there's a Birthright character I feel strongly about. Maybe Oboro, just because she's vaguely Neffany-like. In that she is a spear fighter who fights with a spear. Alright, so Rinka, you're going to be a little less bulky, but you should be much stronger and better HP. And once again, Norians with their hatred of pants. Aww. Well, I'm glad she has a nice home now.
Hey, listen up.
Silas, I hate your hair, but I'm glad to see you, because you're actually one of the better units you can use in Birthright if you're looking for a tank, sadly.
What?
Good.
Wait.
Ugh.
Actually, we will do this just to get her into the fight quickly. We'll let Sakura move you up. Then we will dance Tsubaki over. You are 1390. You double? Oh yeah, you double. We'll let Kaze take this guy out. We have plenty of healers. Oh, I miscounted the math. He was going to be left with one. That's unfortunate. Alright. So, Broccoli, you are going to be our primary tank at the moment. So that just turns everything to a heal tile. We will give you the avoid. You can take the heal. And honestly, this early on, we don't need to worry too much about these guys because they don't move. I think my main focus for now is mostly just getting some experience. That's fair. That was something Gordon and I were considering when we picked up our two boys recently, Dimitri and Claude. You'll never guess who they were named after. We needed cats that had experience with dogs because ours is a goblin, as I'm sure some of you have seen from the various posts I do about him. Mostly just him crawling under his own gate. Man, Corin, I wish I liked you more because you have such a neat dragon form. You know, I can say this about Nor at least. At least they're equal opportunity with no pants on any fighters except for Arthur. Which is a shame, because that man's gotta be cheeked up. Alright, we'll get you a little closer. We can have Azura kind of just take a turn off. That's fine. Because potentially, hot take, I don't think Dancer's super good in this game, because most of the time, you're setting up for just OTK after OTK, and you don't really want to be enemy phasing a ton in in Fates in general, if you don't have to. So your best bet's mostly just ensuring you never have to enemy phase, because enemies have scary skills, or just do ridiculous damage. That said, I believe usually the strat is having a really good enemy phase unit to dance for and get them in the right positions or something, but I don't know. I've never really been a fan of that mindset, because I'm just too scared to enemy face.
This is my chance.
Oh, there is a couple of settings I can tweak now that I'm thinking about it. HP, skill, speed, defense, nice. HP plus 5, which, good lord, Rinka needs that. We're going to do combat your turn. Other animations, we can turn them off for now because most of them kind of suck. All slide guides off. Game speed fast. Alright, that should be everything. Yeah, Rinka I adore using just because girl's a beast. And also she's real pretty, so that helps. We will heal up Rinka just because she does have less defense, so she'll be an HP tank. But... or a dodge tank too. Viable path for her. Can you... yeah, you can do that pretty well. I actually adore the sprites for this game. I'm sad they didn't do more with them. Because I think the sprites in this game are fantastic. 85. I'm willing to gamble on that. You're going to see me do a lot of really stupid gambles with Hana, just because on my first playthrough, she was just cracked. So my brain still thinks she's just real good, and I know objectively she's not. Oh, Jacob, you are going to be a monster, and I love you for that. 12. Yeah, we'll just chainsword him. And we'll let Jacob tank that, and we can deal with him in a moment. Yeah, I don't love the fact that Three Houses kind of pigeonholes you into specific endgame builds for your late game classes. I wish there was a little more class diversity from that, like actual tier 3s and 4s. But I also understand they cannot funnel money into the game infinitely, much as I would appreciate it if they did. So we can do you here. Strength, speed, luck, that's relatively fine. Nothing great, but nothing bad. Alright, we're gonna get you guys some chip EXP. Oh, I couldn't have had Kaze one away without him picking someone picking him up and dropping him, but that's fine, honestly. We get Zura level up. The day Azura levels bulk is the day I am the happiest streamer on TikTok. Does Ringa just drop this man? Yes, she does. Putting her in fighter for that speed is just brutal. I love it. Can't quite get him there. I think I want... we can push the point there. So we'll have Jacob weaken, which is a sentence I'm going to say a lot. Because knives and daggers in this game are incredible. Yeah, I will stand by the fact that Engage has some of the best gameplay in the franchise, if not the best. the game is just ridiculously fun to play, especially when you get a good amount of emblems under your belt and you get some class stuff. It's just a ton of fun to play the actual game. I just have some issues with the characters, the story, the world building. It's not the worst. I'm not side-eyeing Fates or anything currently, but I'm kind of side-eyeing Fates. Alright, that'll set up Hana for that one. Oh, is that... You basically just using all the monster classes for your run for that? Yeah, Fates gets a lot of side-eyeing from me. Another game that I feel gameplay top tier. Orator, Ramza, and Monsters. That sounds like a fun run. I've just been doing a bunch of Geomancer, Ramza nonsense because I think Geomancers are neat. Also, if you want to talk about a fun minor nitpick I have had with Fates since it released, we don't know the name of the continent. Yeah, they picked a novelist, alright. Dragonstone. That's fair. I played the original way back when it was still on the PS1, and it is my favorite game of all time. I adore it so much. It's my baby. Fun fact, it released the same year I was born. I sadly don't own it for the PSP or mobile, because I didn't know it ever got a mobile release. But, and I also didn't own a PSP. But I do still have my final copy for the PS1, which I'm still proud of.
I'm here to help.
Magic defense resistance. Alright, that's all pretty good. Alright, Tsubaki, let's see what you get for your first level. Now that's valid. When you have that many different ways to play it, maybe save it up a little. Yeah, the remake is real good. Yes, this is Fates. That is a Tsubaki level up, alright. I don't know what it is with Tsubaki. I have never gotten him to have good level ups. The voice acting is real good. If you want some examples, I did do some streams of it the past couple weeks. I got 3 of them up over on the Red app. Yeah, Awakening is great. I'm mostly just doing this one because I needed a Fire Emblem to play, and this one I found mods for, so... Oh yeah, Tsubaki is not long for the team, if I'm being fully honest. Can we? No, we can't. We can kind of trap him. Yeah, he lives up to the mid-tier character. I'm hoping, for once, that Hinoka grows strength. It's a tall ask for her for some reason, but I have hopes. And by that I mean I'm coping. Alright, Hana. Yeah, there depends on the game ultimately, but there tends to be a lot of really solid female characters in almost every Fire Emblem that can kind of carry you. This coming from a Path of Radiance boy with his Titania. Yeah, Takumi may be the most overtuned archer, and the funny part is, he's not even in the game that makes the archers good. That was Conquest. He's just that good. Alright, we could give Tsubaki another try. $7.14. Okay. I still gotta get through Unicorn Overlord. I have it, I think, downloaded on my Switch. But I didn't wind up. I think I got like a couple hours in. And then set it down for reasons I can't remember and forgot where I was, so I restarted. Yeah, his personal bow, I believe, lets him just ignore terrain. But I was enjoying the time I had with it. It's just I forgot where I was in the story, so I wanted to restart for that. And then I debated doing it for stream, and then eventually just stopped making progress. So I gotta get back to it. Yeah, that's right. He does still get the defense boost, but honestly, kind of doesn't need him because Takumi's kind of just real good. Listen, we don't want to talk about how long it took me to beat some of the Pathfinder games, specifically because I'd get like to level 6 and be like, ooh, this build could be really fun, and restart 3 to 4 times. I love Wrath of the Righteous, but good lord, watching me play that must have been the most frustrating thing for anyone. We will just let them come to us. Make this nice choke point here. Yeah, I'm just happy Azura got a health and defense. Because good lord, does she need them? Because those might be the only ones she gets for the entire playthrough. Is this a red enemy? Yes. Give Hana the backup experience. Alright, Tsubaki. I do appreciate that at the very least he's still competent currently. Yeah, that sucks. Especially with 3 houses when you have such just kind of awkward windows for recruiting people. Silas, I like you. There's a high likelihood you're going to be on the team because, good lord, does Hoshido need tanks? But what is your hair? What is your hair, bud? Alright, Hana, kind of popping off on him. Good for you. Good level up. Okay, level up. Go here. What can you do to him? 7, 12, 14. Yeah, the kids and the baby dimension's gonna be a thing, huh? I get to talk about the worst writing decision in all of Fire Emblem. We'll give Kaze the level up just because I like Kaze most of these three.
Remain calm.
Azura's song lets you use a unit a second turn. So basically, dancers and I believe her class technically is singer in this one are really good because they let you use your units multiple times. So you can either use healers twice, use your best combat unit to just bop somebody twice.
What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, this is one of the two kid one. Well,
On my
three
honor.
kid ones with genealogy, but I've never played that one.
Yes.
Thank you.
I have faith in you.
Broccoli's selective amnesia, only mattering when the plot needs it to. What great writing. They paid someone for this.
No. You have my word.
Yes.
Oh, Saizo, my goat. Another character that doesn't like corn immediately out the gate.
No.
How did you lose Ryoma? Man just walks through everything in his way.
Please.
What?
So. Yes. Thanks. I'll help too.
I won't allow.
I refuse. Sakura. Hey. Understood.
Broccoli, I need you to stop arguing against bringing our healer.
Yes. What?
Yes, the Hoshiden way is to allow potential spies into your party, because we're going to do that a lot this playthrough, and I don't get a say in it.
Saizo.
Yeah. Listen. Right.
Yep. Oh, Fates. You make so many decisions. Rinka, another reason you're great, you don't like Korin either. I actually don't remember if I've read Jacob Rinka's. Alright, I like it already. Neither of them like each other. We'll build the armory. Oop.
I'm fascinated.
I don't think they have a support, but... Korin has, much like a lot of Fates, a lot of potential. It's just a shame that their writing is awful. What? We could make you a mercenary. Cavalier could be funny. But I think I know what I want to do with Tsubaki, because it would be the most funny. He's never getting speed anyway. Might as well double down. We could Dark Mage Orochi, but good lord, that makes her speed even worse. I think that's the only other magic class for tier 1, yeah. Just for fun, this is going to make Hana worse. Yeah, she gets more strength, more defense, more skill, but less speed. But also it'd be really funny. And now we have worse Selena. Silas. I think Spear Knight could be fun for you. Spear Fighter, sorry. Yeah. Why not? We'll just take off all of our mounted units. Hey, thank you for the gift and the share. It's Kate. Very kind of you. Yeah, that's fine for now. Then we can pick up some extra weapons for people.
Welcome.
We're going to get you a throwing club. We could get you a steel shirt. Oh, you don't have the weapon rank for steel shuriken. Never mind. Get you a Kodachi. Yeah, you don't really need a bronze Naginata. We'll get you an iron one though. And then we'll get you an actually good spell.
Thank you.
Because Rat Spirit is not good. Let's go pick up Mozu. Yep. This club is only good for throwing, and even then, arguably it's not good at that. Also, I want to talk about the fact that Donald gets to save his mom, and Mozu just has to deal with the fact that hers goes out before we even start the chapter.
No.
Alright. I want to test out some of the new units. So, Jacob, you're going on the bench for this one. And Kaze, we're going to sub you out for Orochi here. Actually... Man, is Tsubaki benched already for Saizo? We'll put Rinka on the bench for this map, just to give him one map where he gets to participate. That should be... Actually, you are my lowest level, so we'll have you here. Do you need 2 spaces? One space. So you will need to be there. Oh, can she even reach him with that? No, okay. So we're just gonna lure him in. So the goal right now, just get to Mozu. Yeah, it's not corn because their hair is green, so they are broccoli. I'm not gonna lie, I was just going through hair colors trying to figure out what I wanted to name this corn, and saw it green and just thought, that could be funny. And now I've committed. Alright, let's see what Orochi can do early on. And the answer is okay. Yeah, Orochi, as a unit, pretty okay in terms of a mage. You kind of want her to be a little better. But she'll usually hold things down until you either raise up What's-His-Face, not Riken, or promote Sakura. Alright. If you thought the throwing club was funny, what about a throwing sword? Fates and their weapons. They make some choices with them. Yeah. Fates has some ideas on what ranged weapons meant to be. Javelin? Nah, that's too mainstream. What if I chuck a sword at you? Nice. You'll have to see it. I rag on Fates a lot, but I honestly have a blast playing it every time. I just think some of the decisions they made are pretty funny in hindsight. Oop. Hey, thank you for the follow, RD Ghost. Very kind of you. Not quite a level up there, but the next time he fights, he should get one. And with his 17 defense, I can actually just have Saizo leave him alone. He doesn't really need the backup. I didn't think making him a knight would be that good, but I kind of forgot that knights in this game are just real strong. Six, 6, 5. Just for the sake of my sanity, let's not use the throwing sword. I feel like there's a little bit of disrespect in one-tapping someone and then telling them they put up a good fight. Good fortune, which I don't actually remember what that one is. Oh yeah, that's right. That's the self-heal. That's pretty decent. Now, there's a very real possibility Saizo just becomes my main ninja just because I like having a strong ninja. That's a good level up, Tsubaki. Defense +2. If there's one thing I'm known for, it's over-exaggerating how good sword units are. Because they kind of need it. Sword units are historically not very good, but I like them anyway. We'll give you one of them, because you've been tanking quite a few. I do kind of like this look for Silas, though. I think it works better with his hair than the Cavalier armor did.
Now we can breathe easy.
And then you can throw an ox at him. If you'll pardon me for 1 second, my dog is barking at something. Bird. Sorry about that. He is settled now. He does kind of got that cat just groomed my hairstyle. That's a good way of putting it. Oop. We'll move up. We're getting a 0 level of health. She's getting resistance, I guess. Tsubaki and this Faceless just having the world's longest one-on-one. Alright. So we're going to recruit Mozu.
I'm here to help. I'm so sorry.
And that's all Mozu really gets on her trauma. Mozu, not super good in Birthright. Really good in Conquest if you switch her into an archer, because there are so many flyers in that game that a flyer just gets a bunch of free experience. Alright, you're going to start making your way over. This isn't actually Heroes. For some reason, TikTok doesn't have a Fire Emblem Fates tag, so I just went with the closest thing. Yeah, that's all that she says about everyone she knows perishing. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fun. I love that for you guys. Well, let me get Mozu to finish him. Thank you for the follow, Colossus Rockin'. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, I wish they kind of touched on the fact that, yeah, Mozu just lost everyone she knows and loves, and the game glosses over that real quick. That is what this game thinks a javelin looks like. I don't know why Awakening and Fates are convinced javelins need 2 points, but yeah, I'm sorry. Brain sees a lot of letters come together and is like, that's probably how you say it, and it's never correct. Yeah. For some reason, Fire Emblem is convinced that javelins need 2 points. And both points need to be bigger than the entire rest of the spear combined. Yeah, if they trimmed the roster down and got rid of a lot of the characters that don't matter, half of Birthright's characters, and probably a solid, like, 30% of conquests. They could have made something real good. And maybe also hired a different writer because the one they got kind of sucked. Okay, Silas was in real danger of dying there. I really should have been checking their damages. I'll take that one out.
Thank you.
Oop. I can get good damage into this guy. Mozu can finish him off, but I think I'm gonna do a round of healing on her first, just in case she misses. Can Corn finish this guy? Yes. Much more confident with the Dragonstone. If I remember right, I made this Corn plus magic minus strength, but I can't fully remember. Because I knew I was going to be playing around a lot with the classes, so I wanted a Corn that was decently versatile, and if Birthright has one thing, it's a lot of strength-based characters. They're strength-based units, not necessarily strength-based characters, because most of their strength growth rates are terrible. Saizo hasn't really gotten to do a lot of fighting, so we'll let him take this guy. We're probably going to run to Bloom Festals by the end of this map, but that's honestly fine. I do find it funny that Saizo has comparable bulk to Silas, and he's the squishy ninja class. Oh, he had the javelin equipped, that's why they were doubling him. Yeah, that'll be much less dangerous now. We will give Sakura another turn. Heal up Mozu. Oh, we can actually do quite a bit with Mozu now that we have all the seals active to us and can actually make use of her starting Lance rank for once. Can you weaken him? That should be plenty for Mozu. Even if she misses, Saizo has guaranteed takedown. So we could put her into an actually good spear-based class. That's... Ooh, we could do Cavalier Mozu. She could be our Cav for this playthrough. That could be fun. Cavalier Aptitude. I believe that gives her pretty solid stats across the board. Yeah, I think I talked myself into it. We might be doing Cavalier Mozu. Take, trade. Get a nice little bump to all of her stats, because Villager is buns. Corin's almost level 10, so we'll have to figure out what I want to do for her secondary. Yeah, that's... Usually, in the base game, you can't actually do that. Unless you're promoting, which requires you to be level 10 or higher. But with the power of mods, anything is possible. Allegedly, if you're looking for a good 3DS emulator, I use Citra Nightly, but if Nintendo asked, you didn't hear it from me. Can we shuffle around so you don't get a guaranteed one-shot here? Nope. I double tap. Whoops. Oh, so Tsubaki's getting some experience. That's fine. We'll move you over here. See if we can lure him down to attack Saizo so the boss doesn't get a free double up attack into Tsubaki, because that probably will hurt him. Actually, 20 defense, 21 never mind, that wouldn't actually hurt him. I wonder, can you... Okay, you can't one-round him. I am open to pretty much any suggestion. The only supports I know that I like from Birthright is Rinka Kaze, because that one's just cute. That is the extent of what I remember of supports that I enjoyed in Birthright. I forgot she wouldn't be wearing pants. Fates, could you be normal about pants for once, please? Skill lucky. Alright, that's pretty solid. Orochi, you're at, yes, level 6. I'm thinking of potentially doing Orochi Jacob for Dwyer to be real good. Because, well, there's obviously the Korin with my magic boon bonus for Dwyer. I don't know. I like Jacob, but he's not my cup of soup of shit, if I'll put it that way. One of my favorite characters and favorite units. It doesn't do much for me, sadly. Size up. Actually, we could make Not Gaius just really good as a Flame Shuriken user. It also depends on who lives, because this is an Iron Man, so... There's the very real potential that I get heavily invested into a character and then move them stupidly. We'll let Korin be the support here. Oh, she just drops him now. Nice. This is actually a 3DS game for Fire Emblem Fates. And now we can just bully the boss until we get him low enough. Allegedly, I could be using Citra Nightly currently to play this with a few of the mods I have on. Alright. I don't know what the barbecue chicken alert is, but sure. Skill, luck. Alright, that's a pretty good level up for Saizo. No strength, which I'd prefer, but I'm not going to be greedy. We know Kagero's the strong ninja. Allegedly, if someone were to want the program to work pretty well, I use it on Windows and I haven't had any issues. Allegedly. For those who haven't been around for the lore of that, my partner Gord started doing that for games that she was playing extra legally, because Nintendo is notoriously bad about making games playable for most people. Yeah, you can do a lot of the fun Pokemon stuff on Citra, because Nintendo unfortunately doesn't make them easy to stream. Alright, that would be 13. So you can't take 2, but you can take 1. Unless he doubles. So no Mozu this run. That... Why did he double? I don't know why he doubled there when he didn't before. Well, that's sad. So no Mozu. So yeah, that's how the Ironman's gonna work. If a character perishes like that, they're dead. And if Broccoli does, that's a restart. Cavarochi could be really funny. And we do get the Bolt Naginata. That's in the back pocket for now. Well, that was effectively just free levels and a support grinding. Unfortunate that we lost Mozu. Bright side, she's with her family and friends. God, that was dark. Oh, Cavalier Obro could... You know, you're kind of cooking with that. I ain't gonna lie. Cavalier Obro would be cracked. Because my main problem with Obro is just how hard it is to get her place. Yeah, very quickly, her supports just kind of degrade to her being a general survivalist. Much like Donald. And they don't really touch on the trauma of her watching all of her friends and family get absolutely butchered. I understand not wanting to talk about that kind of thing, but like, maybe one support about it could be actually helping her unpack that. Yeah, I do appreciate that for Fates. I'm gonna gush about my favorite Fire Emblem. Path of Radiance, surprisingly, has the most different dialogue for if specific units die. It's kind of ridiculous. So I kind of got spoiled for that for a while. But Fate's actually acknowledging the fact that Mozu doesn't survive is a real nice touch, because a lot of Fire Emblem games would just kind of ignore that. I don't know. It's been too long since I actually failed to get Donald. I know there's different dialogue for if you don't get the level up for him. Because there have been runs specifically on like the higher difficulties where I go to that map specifically for the EXP and just say Donald can sit on the bench for that fight.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's impressive that we just had an entire conversation where nothing happened. It's just the two of them bickering at each other.
Oh,
Hey, Peaches. If I remember, that's a speed food, which could be nice for when we build the mess hall. Hey, speak of the devil. Magic. Ooh, that's real good. That'll be very good for when we actually get some magic units. Corin is just a little bit away from 10. And unfortunately, I don't really want to spend a lot of money on weapons for you two just yet. So we're sticking with ninja for now. I think I want you to have this Seraph robe because your health is going to be a constant problem. And Azura, we're giving you the boots. Are they technically DLC? Yes, because I had to use a version that has all 3 of the games unlocked on it, but I don't care. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good reason to power level Sakura. I mostly just had Sakura in this class, because I thought it was funny to make the joke that her and Elise are the same character. Yeah, I'm not like doing anything crazy in terms of like a optimal run or anything. I'm mostly just having some fun with the classes. Like we could do Master Ninja Jacob just for the fun of it, or man, there really are not a lot of classes that use daggers. That's a shame. Daggers are rad. Alright, let's go pick up 3 units that I think are real neat, and also Hayato.
We can do this.
What? Please, be silent.
Ooh, Stratagem Atomic could be fun.
Oh.
Huh.
Ah!
Listen.
Behold, a power that no one will use for the rest of the storyline.
Big sister! We've got this.
Another one of Face's, we're gonna do this once, because we think it'll make for a neat story, and then we'll forget we ever had this power.
All right. Ah!
Yeah, Stabs and Bolt Knocking is real nice. I usually go for the Radiant Bow build with her, just because it's less investment.
No.
But I think the Falconite's just better.
Unbelievable.
So yeah, Iago has the ability to make people look like Faceless. He will never use this power again in any of the 3 paths.
Oh.
He also could just kill us now. Everything in this game happens for the sake of plot, and it makes me so mad.
Big sister. Yeah. I see.
Yeah, Azura, it's no secret that he was our enemy. Have you seen him? People don't dress like that and be normal, functioning members of society.
Yes.
Hmm. It's them.
Ah!
What did you say? Huh.
So the writer knew this was stupid, by the way, and they still committed to it.
Sakura, please forgive us. My apologies.
The best part about Birthright is we don't have to go through Fugo's wild ride.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Yeah.
So, we get to use everyone here. Also, these three are just kind of here for no reason. It's never explained why, or what they're really doing here. They just kind of show up. This is the quality of Fates' storytelling. I may stop shitting on it one day. That day is not today. Yep, coincidentally, they just so happen to also be going through the Wind Tribe at the same time as us. Even though, as far as I'm aware, they are not aware that Takumi and Ryoma went missing.
So it goes.
Ahem.
Oh?
Help?
So, these three, probably the most interesting characters in Birthright, which is sad, because Setsuna's only thing is she gets caught in traps, Azama is a dick,
No.
and Hinoka is there.
Yes.
Huh?
I'll give them this. At least they are not Sakura's retainers. They have personalities.
Yes.
Me too.
Ooh, ninja sets, and it does sound fun. It could be something we do for her, because she's not staying archer. Because good lord, Archer Setsuna is so bad. Her strength growth just cannot sustain her in that class.
Wow. Intimidating.
Alright, Kaze, you get this one. Yeah.
It had to be done.
Hey, thank you, Lord Pocho, for the follow. Very kind of you. Again, I hope I am pronouncing names correctly. I'm doing my best. We will let Rinka go again. And bap this man.
I can do this. No.
Oh yeah, trust me, we're gonna be changing at least one of the ninjas off of Ninja. It might be Kaze. Jacob, can you take this guy out? No, but you might be able to set up for Orochi. Yeah, it's best not to think about the weapon sizes in this game. Because that's what they think a dagger size is. That's a short sword.
All in the cards.
Hana, can we dodge? Please, for me? They make a beeline pretty much straight for me, mercifully. This is Fire Emblem Fate's Birthright. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Steph. Very kind of you. Wyvern Knight Kagura would be pretty fun. Alright, we're just going to get some extra movement. And that's still not quite enough to get us to her, so we'll make use of Jacob being right there.
Big sister. Huh? Whoa. Uh-huh.
Yeah, her whole reasoning for going out is to catch up with Ryoma and Takumi. She could have just left with them.
What?
She didn't know they were missing, but still somehow wound up in the same place as the people who were looking for them.
We got this.
It doesn't get better, by the way. There are so many moments like this sprinkled throughout Birthright.
Huh?
So yeah, Hinoka, probably the best combat unit they give you this early. Guard Naginata, incredible weapon. Gives defense and resistance +5. Hinoka has insane speed, good skill, good luck, terrible strength. We're hoping she gets some strength level ups, because you'll notice she's got a 5-level lead on Setsuna and only 1 more point of strength. Granted, more often than not, they wind up having the same strength by the end game, and it's not much higher. Two very unfortunate units. We'll run you up there a little bit. We will punch this man with an ox. So Setsuna, I believe they anticipated to be what's known as a growth unit, because her growths are pretty okay in like skill, speed, resistance, things that would typically make her a pretty good mage fighter. The problem is her strength growth is terrible. So 8 strength very often is what you're stuck on with her for a good chunk of the game. Unless you change her into a different class or get lucky. But I believe the general intent with her is have her follow Hinoka around, and Hinoka will usually weaken enemies but not drop them, and then you have Setsuna drop them, and she gains a good chunk of experience from that. I hate how much I'm enjoying Knight Tsubaki, by the way. Alright, you just need a little bit more damage, so we will put you there, and you there. And just don't miss a 77, Rinka.
I'll take this.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
Who hasn't moved yet? Oh, these two? So, Azama, by the way, one of my favorite units in the game. His personal skill will never be used. Basically, if he doesn't have a weapon equipped, anyone who hits him in melee gets hit for half the damage they dealt. But you see this strength and this defense, he can promote into a unit that use staves and lances. And he's just really good after that. Dude becomes an absolute tank of a unit, which you kind of need in Birthright, because you don't get a lot of bulky units. Rinka here is one of the few. It's pretty much Rinka, Oboro, Silas, and Azama, and that's most of the best tanks you get. You can do Scarlet into a... I believe she can become a knight naturally, but you're better off keeping her as a Wyvern Lord if you're going to be using her at all, which I kind of don't recommend.
Victory, victory.
Because there's nothing quite like a unit who I think can only support maybe I think it's Corrin and Ryoma. Or in our case, Broccoli and Ryoma. Oh, just Corrin. I knew it was like that for Revelations. I could not remember if it was like that for Birthright or not, because it's Birthright. Who remembers Birthright? Oop. Did not mean to do that. We'll go for the guaranteed hit from Azura.
Let me help.
I won't forget this.
Yeah, you know, she just joins with him. He's the entire reason she leaves her resistance group to help out the I almost called it the Birthright Army, the Hoshiden Army. But nah, it's fine. They don't need supports. Only Korrin.
Remain.
And you can't even use the logic of, oh, they didn't want to give him access to Wyvern Knight because then he'd be too good, because why would you ever use him in the class that can't use swords? Sure, he could get +2 strength and Savage Blow, which would be kind of devastating, honestly, on Ryoma. But it's not like you can't get Savage Blow just from having a Dragon Talent Korn anyway, which is not... it's not full Conquest classes only, because sadly, there's no Tier 1 Conquest class that uses knives, so I can't do some fun stuff with that. Because that was originally what I was thinking of doing with this. But I also don't want to spend a lot of money buying up bronze tier weapons. So it's mostly just what seems fun. So we got Spear Fighter Silas. We had Cavalier Mozu for like 5 turns, and then she died. Rip. Setsuna might actually do okay in, what is it, Outlaw? So we can use her as more of a utility character, because honestly, the ninjas, kind of great even without the lockpicking utility. Paladin Sakura could be pretty good potentially. I have not put a lot of thought into what I'm going to do for endgame builds on these people yet. I'm going to be fully honest. Because I don't need Setsuna to be a great unit, as long as she's just, like, passable. That's all I care about for her. Because we all know who the only archer that matters is in Birthright. Do you get 11 sword in this? I don't remember if you get one in Birthright. Because if you can get 11 sword and a bolt Naginata, I think that just pretty much solves it, because that's fantastic coverage from Sakura. Damn. You know what? We could do Archer Ryoma. Whatever I turn Ryoma into, I'm probably going to make it so he can't use swords. Because Raijinto is just the I win. But if you take Raijinto away from Ryoma, he's still a fantastic unit. But the +5 strength on a 1-2 range sword was just overkill. Dark Mage Takumi. I wonder what Takumi's magic growth actually is. Butler Ryoma, that could be funny. Man, the enemies do not like Silas. Yeah, they're doubling him, but still. They're just being mean to the poor dude. We will Bloomfestal. We get a Jacob level up. Strength, skill, speed, all good. And then we will Soul Butler Shiro. Is Shiro Ryoma's kid? I'm trying to remember who that actually is. Yeah, the little cheese, I think is what he calls himself. Because they were real desperate for Ryoma's kid to have a personality, but they realized they didn't give Ryoma one, so they just kind of had to vibe with it. Yeah, Soul
Thank you.
Soul Butler does sound like a pretty solid build, honestly, with how good their skill naturally is. Alright, we're gonna let you just take this one because they keep stabbing you with arrows. And I feel a little bad for you. Alright, I believe this is your first Spear Fighter level up? Maybe second?
On my honor as a knight.
Alright, Silas. I see you want to be on the team. Hey, thank you for the follow, Jared. Very kind of you. So Silas is making a strong case for him to be on the team. If he's getting level ups like that. We'll just have you prep to go this way. Alright, what you got for me, Sabaki? Strength, skill, speed? You don't really need speed, but I'll take it. We'll give Corrin some experience for the first time in a little bit, because they're real close to level 10 and I keep forgetting to.
How did you do that?
HP, strength, magic, skill, luck. We're getting a real well-rounded Corrin, and I'm here for it, honestly. That would open up most of that, which I think I'm fine with right now, because we can kind of block off whatever we don't like. 8, 8, 8. Everyone's pretty much around 8, at or around 8, so we can kind of feed experience to whoever we like. Yeah, honestly, I'm strongly debating Obero Cavalier, maybe into Wyvern later, just for early mounted utility, because, you know, you can never have too many mounted units in Fire Emblem. And then, what's his name? Hinata? I gotta figure out what I want to do with him. Maybe I'll do something fighter with him. So I remember his base growths are pretty solid across the board. So just having him be a pretty okay fighter would probably be good. You don't move, right? You do move. Okay, we're gonna move you out of that archer range. You can be in the archer range, because honestly, I am not concerned with them being able to one-shot you. Oh, you just didn't move, alright. Rip Bozo.
Goodbye.
And can you 6, 12, 14, so you need a little bit of a push. Just don't miss. Oh, that's right. We got seal defense on him. So this is game now. We can give him the Naginata for better hit rates. And now we just need to not miss one of two 88s or 74.
Sorry.
Which I have missed before in Fates' random number generator, because it hates me. But it didn't happen this time, and I'm thankful for that. Heal up Silas. I'm not particularly worried about any of these three potentially taking a hit from a mage, so that's fine. Oh, strength, speed, skill. I would not be shocked. I've more or less just stopped looking at hit rates in Fates, because I know the game is just going to flip a coin on each of them. Yeah, I fully believe anyone when they tell me anything about the Fates RNG because, good lord, I'm pretty sure it's just non-existent. The game just decides whether you hit or not. Alright, we got level 9 Sock. She's already pretty close to promoting.
I'm ready.
She's getting good level ups too. Alright, we got Seal Defense off again. So this man is just toast. I'm now realizing why they don't give you Obero earlier, because Steel Defense is just such a good skill. Alright, Strength, please.
No need.
Goated run. Hinoka's in double-digit strength. She could have just gotten strength and I would have been happy with that level up. Now, I'm going to feel bad about this, but we have to bully this healer a little bit. And I misclick, and the healer lives for one turn, which is unfortunate for them, because that just makes this worse. I'll move you all over here, and we're going to start prepping to deal with Fuga. We'll let you bap this one.
More fuel for the fire.
Not great. Not great EXP wise. So if I remember right, you are plus 10 hit or void when HP is less than full. Combat reduced enemy strength. So yeah, you are someone we want to chip down and finish with as many ranged people as possible. So you start very foolishly with the katana. Oh yeah, for anyone who tells me Fates is a well-designed game, you want to tell me why there are almost as many enemy-exclusive weapons as there are player weapons. Because good lord, does that just drive me insane. They give the enemy so many cool weapons, they're like, oh boy, I can't wait to unlock that later in the game, and you never do. You're never going to get your maces, you're never going to get your kukris.
I'm happy.
Girl, you couldn't get that last 2 experience. Yeah, I've been terrified to update Citra because I'm afraid of it breaking. Alright, Fuga, we are about to bully you with every single knife known to man. Offensive Azura is gonna be insane, because good lord, that girl's strength stat, Honestly, maybe even putting her in Samurai, just to capitalize on the fact that her strength's already gonna be incredible. So might as well just double down on making her like a dodge tank. Alright, so who do we want to give the Fuga kill to? Can you do it? I know there's different versions of Citra. I personally have been using Nightly and haven't had any issues with it. I don't remember what the other version's actually called, but I had some issues with that for a while.
This is important.
Ooh. Fighter Rinka was the correct call. We get Gamble, which might honestly get taken off of her. Azura was a Falconite's pretty handy.
Fantastic.
Cavazur could also be pretty monstrous with her strength growth.
Yes.
Azahar? I'm not sure what the Azahar is.
Huh?
Oh, is that another 3DS emulator?
You are correct.
Yeah, Falcon Knight, unfortunately, not quite as good as Wyvern Rider because their skills are much less impressive and their class promotions aren't as good.
Listen well.
Thank you.
Fuga going, well, the plot made me mad at you, so now the plot has decided I am no longer mad at you.
Oh.
That's fair.
Huh.
Truly. Hey! I don't know.
Boy, it sure would have been a shame if you asked him anything about that. Yeah, Fates is going to do that a lot.
Right. Ah.
I knew the truth the whole time, but I couldn't tell you for reasons, and I wanted to test you. It's why Revelations is, in my opinion, the worst written Fire Emblem game. I could gauntlet all of the Fates games. Just really make myself suffer. See how mad I get by the end of it. Oh, hi, Rickon. I mean, Hayato. Definitely not Rickon.
I'm not a child. I'm a grown man.
Who has the exact same personality and appearance. You can tell they really put a lot of thought into him. Yeah, Hayato might be my pick for the worst Birthright unit.
Fantastic.
Not because he's particularly bad or anything, but because he has no purpose for existing. He is a reskin of an Awakening character who comes in at level 1. This is Birthright. Fire Emblem Fates Birthright. He doesn't really have anything unique about him. He's just a mage. Worst unit gameplay-wise might be Tsubaki in base gameplay. If you just leave him as a Pegasus Knight.
No.
Because his growths are geared more towards strength and defense, which you'd think would make him pretty well-rounded. But he also just never gets speed level ups in that case, so he winds up as a frail flyer that can't double. And archers still do triple damage to him. Setsune would probably be also up there, because archers are good in Fates, but Birthright has way less early flying enemies, so she can't really snowball well. I know you don't like doing things. That is a sentence. I'm now remembering why I don't really remember a lot about Hinoka, and that's that a lot of her supports are just kind of bad. So yeah, this is Hayato. He comes in at level 1. He has okay stats and okay growths. And his personal ability seems really good. By like 2 or 3 chapters from now, he's going to be relatively caught up to most enemies, so this will never happen. Hayato is once again Potential Man. We could do Malachite Hayato and just ignore his base class. Where is... Yeah, because those aren't terrible level 1 Wyvern Lords, or Wyvern Knight staff. You know what? We'll give Hayato a chance. Setsuna, I don't know what I want to make you yet. Apothecary's kind of buns, but I think I want Outlaw for now. Whoops. We will just double down on her strengths and maximize her weaknesses. Good lord, those stat growths are bad. I'm using a mod called Easy Seals from Game Banana because I don't really like Birthright, so I wanted to do something to incentivize me to do something new with it. We could do Cavalier Hinoka. We did just lose our Cav, and this would give her better strength. Once we get the Beast Stone, I wouldn't be opposed to it, because I think, honestly, the Beast runes are pretty good. Which one's the Ocean Seal again? Fighter. Alright, that's pretty neat. I actually didn't know they could pick up the seals. That's pretty cool. I think I'm just going to pull the trigger on Cavalier Hinoka. Then again, I do want some flyers, specifically for the next map. Right? Because the next map is the awful one, right? No, this one's Izumo, which is the indoor map, which, honestly, yeah, Cavalier Hinoka probably best for that one. We'll build a smithy. Oops. Yeah, we'll do Cavalier Hinoka. And that'll give us at least one map to get Hayato trained up. I might do some grinding for him off stream, just because, good lord, is he going to be up. Very fun unit to level with his starting level. I'll probably switch somebody else into a flying class. Maybe I'll do a flying Kaze. That could be fun. Because Kaze, not very good as a ninja, sadly. Brass Club. Brass Katana and an Iron Naginata. Because, honestly, the Guard Naginata, while great, kind of struggles for damage. Where I think even the Iron Naginata is better than it. Mostly better accuracy is the main thing for it. 5's not crazy, but it's passable. But we have been going for about 2 hours, and that's usually when I'll call a stream. I'm not sure when I will be streaming this next. I'll try and get another stream for it in next week. But I got a busy couple of days ahead of me. I'll definitely try and get Hayato, probably Setsuna, and a couple of the others to round out their levels. Everyone's pretty close, but I think in a couple of people like 10-ish, I'll be happy.
Welcome.
We're also just going to go ahead and buy the Master Seal. Just going to pull the trigger on those right away. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. I'm actually really interested to try out some of your suggestions, because I will fully admit I'm not deep into the Fates builds. A lot of the time I'm mostly just kind of doing what seems fun. But having someone pretty knowledgeable is very helpful. But, yeah. Best place to kind of keep track of when my streams are going to be are either following the TikTok channel, because I will try and post my stream schedules, usually Monday, but more often probably closer to Monday into Tuesday. I dropped the link to my Discord. I have my Red app linked in my bio. thank y'all for stopping in. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Discord link is dropped. All right.